Welcome in collective to Lightbridge Tarot. This is Tanya. Today we're going to do pick a deck. And when this message reaches you, this message is meant for you. Okay, so we're going to take we're going to go into our heart space. Take a deep breath with me. Let it out. And intuitively pick which deck you're going to go with. Deck on the left or deck on the right. All right, we're going to get started with deck on the left. Okay, we're going to get into our heart space. Take a deep breath with me. Let it out. Yes, collective. Okay, divine. What message do you have for the collective today? Please and thank you. And more. There we go. No, this is the last one. Yeah, that's the last one we're gonna do. Okay, so the first card that came out, we have the Five of Wands. We have the Knight of Coins in reverse. We have the Devil in reverse. We have the Hangman. And then the Nine of Coins. Let's dive in. Okay, collective. So the first card that came out, we have the Five of Wands. So it looks like there has been some type of conflict. This can be inner or it can be with the outside world. There's a couple of people here. So having to kind of protect yourself from somewhere and kind of like defending yourself and having to stand your ground with this situation, planting both feet on the ground to make sure that you're not knocked down no matter what this challenge is, right? Okay, then we have card number 2. The King of Coins is in reverse. So there's some type of instability. Somebody's ego probably got in the way. This is a situation where you're not feeling grounded anymore. I don't know what happened, what conflict that you had here that you know, it's almost like the rug got pulled from under you. And you know, your world is upside down right now. And so you're probably need to be grounded. Probably need to look to be grounded anyway. What else can this be? King of Coins, maybe mismanaging money. Maybe this is a issue with money. Maybe you lost some money, or maybe hanging out with people that, you know, the wrong circle, you ended up, you know, mismanaging your money. Could be something like that. Let's move into card number 3. We have the Devil in reverse, and what's nice about this card is that, you know, you were in a situation where there was temptation around you, where you had to deal with this. Maybe because, you know, your ego got kind of big and you had to kind of defend something, but because you are going through a spiritual walk, you were dealing with some toxic traits. Maybe an addiction that you've overcome, and you were in a situation where you had to, you know, kind of stand your ground. You know, you actually had to stand your ground, or you have to stand your ground with this situation because you don't want to go back to, you know, the old patterns, the patterns that you worked so hard to get out of. Then we have the Hangman. The Hangman is just surrendering to not what is going on here, but kind of like just having a pause, right? When we see the Hangman in this image, she is upright, but she's calm. We see her face and she's just like almost like meditating, right? Because she started to see things from a different perspective. You know, there's a lot of passion in here. There's a lot of love with you. You love it on yourself and giving you the self-care that you need because you were outgrowing a toxic trait. And so I just want to commend you for that and applaud you for the work that you have done, that despite the challenges around you, you continue to, stay on course. The Nine of Coins. Okay, so it's good that we came out with the Nine of Coins. Why? Because it's taking it back to the King of Coins as well. Although right now he's unstable and he probably did a little reckless spending or something like that, there is still a money on the table. This is confidence. He's secure. He is confident. He is getting his stuff back together. He was working on himself. He was trying to stay grounded. He got a little bit off his, off his pace a little bit, but he's going to get back to this groundedness. Okay, collective. So what I love about this is that, you've seen things from a different perspective. That although despite the challenges that you had and maybe dealing with stuff with your ego, that you've come up on top with this whole whatever it is, that the toxic trait that you got off, if whether is maybe your ego was too big and you decided that you had to kind of tune that down a little bit, or there were some toxic traits that you worked on. And so I want to commend you for that. Also, this can be an addiction. If you were dealing with maybe are you sober and you were out and you were hanging out and your ego almost got in the way and you almost fell through, but you fought through and you stayed on course, right? There's a lot of success here. And I get chills because, I just want to say whoever this is, I'm proud of you. The divine is proud of you. Continue to, stay grounded. Continue to stay secure. Your blessings are here. Continue to work at it. Continue to work on your garden. Continue to pour on yourself. Continue to allow that seed to grow, because it's going to be beautiful for you. Collective, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to read for you. Okay, and remember that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Thank you for watching Lightbridge Tarot, and see you on the other side. Okay, collective, so now we are going to move to deck on the right. Let's get into our heart space. Take a deep breath with me. Let it out. Yes, get into that heart space. Okay, collective, divine, what is the message for today for the collective on the right side? Okay, last shuffle. Okay. I swear I saw something jump, so we're just gonna take this. It's so crazy. I was looking for one more card, but now I want one more card. That one was on my palm, and let's see if we finish this out. Okay. Whew, okay, let's see what the first one is. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands. We have Justice, Ten of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's dive in. All right, collective. So the first card that came out was the Four of Wands. And so it looks like there is a instability when it comes to the household. I don't know if the collective that picked the deck on the right is waiting for some type of contract to be signed, or maybe purchasing a home or a lease, right? This is foundational. This is stability. Right now, something's a little bit not stable. Okay, what could this be? The energy is not stable. Your energy is kind of a little unstable right now. So we are going to go into card number 2. Seven of Wands. Definitely, your energy is definitely not stable. It seems like you have to have some type of, willpower. This is willpower, perseverance. It looks like you're looking to have stability. You're working towards a foundational scenario, but there's some challenges that you have to defend yourself. She's here. She has her wand. She's like, I'm gonna just keep on going. I don't care. These wands are here, but that's not going to stop me. I'm going to continue to fight through. I'm getting through this stuff. No matter what, I'm getting through this scenario. I'm making sure that things are going to be stable. So I love the energy that's coming out on these cards today. It's like, I ain't playing no games. We're gonna get this. Okay. Card number 3, Major Arcana 11, Justice. So it looks like things maybe have been a little bit unbalanced, right? That this situation that we started with it's just has not been equal. However, because the Justice came out, it's saying that yes, it is going to be a situation where you're going to come out on top. Where if this is an issue that you're going through with maybe the courts, maybe a contract, maybe a lease, yes, it's going to be signed, but it's going to take some time, okay? Because you have to continue to fight through this challenge, okay? It's not saying that it's a no right now, but it's a pause, potentially a pause. What I'm trying to say, okay? Listen to your intuition. The justice will be served. There will be some equilibrium to this situation, but there's going to be some type of perseverance as well. I don't know if this is a situation with 2 people. This could be 2 people, 2 energies here. Maybe there is some type of challenges ahead of you guys. I don't know. Maybe is this a wedding? You guys continue to push and persevere through. There has been some challenges. That this can also be a wedding, some type of commitment. And yes, it looks like it's going to happen. Ten of Swords. The cycle is done. What I mean by a cycle, you have clarity now. I mean, there was a situation where things were heavy in your head, stressing about this situation, whether it's a celebration, maybe a reunion, maybe a party, an event that had to go, that you guys are working towards, or you're working towards, right? That didn't fall through. It's actually saying now is not the time. So if there's something going on right now that you've been in your head because you're deciding whether to actually go to this event or not, I don't know, it's kind of up in the air because this is like, oh, there's going to be some stagnation here, but however, willpower and perseverance is here that go, continue to fight through this situation. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but that stress, worry, and anxiety is over. It's done. You done had it. It's enough. And good for you. Good for you. Those stress, those worries, anxiety had you up all night, had you in your head. It's done. Love this. This is the 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, snap. So we have 2 10s, 2 cycles that ended. And I love how it elevated. Although we have the Justice, the Major Arcana just kind of pops up, right? So we have 10s, 11s, and 7. Okay. Sometimes numbers, the numbers can probably resonate with you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you've been seeing the number 10s, the 11s, the 7s. So Wheel of Fortune, yes. Okay, this is success just as well as the Justice card, right? This is a karmic cycle. With what you're going to reap your rewards. All the efforts that you put into it, all the willpower, all the stress and anxiety that you have to deal with, this is success. Okay, there's a cycle that's definitely ended, and this is a cycle. One has ended for a new one to begin. You have learned some lessons from the experience from before that you're able to grow from them. There is justice on the table. I love this. There is definitely justice on the table here. It's going to be equal balance. It's definitely going to be a challenge. It's something that had to do with the foundation. It just was like the rug was pulled out from you under you, like they're upside down. Like, what's going on? We can't celebrate right now. Don't celebrate right now. However, you will be celebrating is just maybe a pause. Okay, collective. I love this. Again, if take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I mean, the two things that actually stand out for me right now, we're going to stick to the major arcana. Maybe we're just going to move it around here because justice will be served. You will be signing that contract. You will be signing that lease. You will be signing that employee application. I'm sorry, take whatever resonates, it could be that there's going to be some, as you're going to be standing your ground. Your perseverance and willpower is going to get you there, collective. This is an amazing read. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Remember, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Thank you for watching Lightbridge Tarot. See you on the other side.